We're live talking about choosing a render engine and shaders, textures, whatever. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I was talking about with Mental Ray for doing
Right.
like lighting paths and that kind of setup. You need to to do a lot of workarounds and fine-tune stuff. And I mean, after you know V-Ray, I was talking about it's way easier and faster to set up stuff, you know. But if you don't know V-Ray, I mean, you can go with Mental Ray. Mental Ray,
I
everyone has it too,
I
but
no, I know, but like then the farm needs to have it, and like all the other people working on, like the people doing the textures and shaders need to have it. I don't want to complicate it
okay,
if
okay.
for everybody
We
else
we
to,
go. Okay, okay.
you know.
We go with Mental Ray then.
I
It's
I
okay.
would want to do something more advanced, but I feel like
No,
where
the
like
thing.
everything can like
Yeah,
everything is very gentle right now with production, and I want to have less
yeah.
friction wherever I can
Okay,
have less.
okay,
So yeah.
okay.
So okay, so we decided we're gonna do mental ray.
Yep.
Then in terms of shading, I what I suggested is that we come up with one shader for everything, and then
Mm-hmm.
just change the color. Because I didn't see it as having a texture on it. So like most things would just have a flat color,
Okay.
and that's it. So like not a lot of textured
I
colors
mean,
on things. You know what I mean?
you can do kind of what you did with lift up your animation.
Well, in
In
Lift Up,
in lift,
it was all Maya software.
yeah. But that final texture, I think you did in Nuke. Am I right?
The texture
Like
was in Maya.
no, that kind of. I mean, like to feel film grain and that stuff.
Oh yeah. A lot of the effects I've right. So
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good with Nuke in terms of making it look much better. So I think with Maya we can get if we can just get a nice shader with a color out of Maya and then bring
Mm-hmm.
it to Nuke and I can do a lot of stuff there. Then I think it should be enough. Like I don't want the trees, for example, to have like a tree texture on it. I just want them to be brown and like
Okay.
not just flat brown, but like the model itself can have some kind of shape. But I don't need to have like cracks on the tree. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't need that
Yeah.
kind of
Okay.
detail. Um, I just need like nice colors. So the shader, like for my first film with the fish, everything there was the same shader. I just changed the colors. Now,
Okay. Yeah.
obviously, like it wasn't a very good like the movie that didn't have good rendering and lighting, but the idea I think could work better if we come up with a nice shader that has that kind of plastic feel, I guess, like plastic Play-Doh kind of feel. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the reference videos that I put, like Popeye or
Yeah.
the Life is Beautiful movie that I put. They all everything like kind of feels like either plastic or Play-Doh, like you can touch it. Like not realistic is what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we can throw that shader on the buildings, and it still would look nice if we just give them like a different color.
If you want, I can try to with your with your animatic scenes. I can
Right,
try to develop a basic shader
right. So
that
maybe you
applies
can
to.
can you try doing that with Shot 2? Because Shot 2 right now has the city and the Statue of Liberty, and
Okay,
it's the final models.
shot
So
two.
Shot 2, of course, save a new version,
Yeah,
and
of course.
and I think because you have the whole city, you have the water, you have the Statue of Liberty. Like you can play with all of these if you can find a shader that works for all, not including the water, of course.
Yep.
Um, then we can tell if it works or not. And then we can after we test that, we'll test another shot that has a character in it. So do
Okay.
you want another shot that you can do for both maybe?
Yeah. Yeah.
So a shot with a character. Let me tell
The
you.
character exactly and the environment.
Yeah, let me
Mm,
tell. Right, I'll give you a good one. Hold
okay.
on. So shot number 160 has both the pig and the cart and the background. So
160.
yeah, so you don't do the pig. You can just get rid of the pig. Just do the fish, the cart, and the
Okay.
background.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the pig, the model there is not the final model, and I've made it a little easy. I've already put colors on all the stuff that I think are the right colors, like the carts, and even for the previous, like the city skyline, I've done. I've put like. Let me just share this. I know you've seen it, but I want to share the screen anyway. Um,
Okay.
do you see my screen?
Yep.
So you see, I've put all those like pink, orange, bluish colors on the buildings. They kind of represent the color scheme that I want in general. Also for the Statue of Liberty,
Okay.
and then
But they can have some reflections
um,
of like
reflection.
yeah, like kind of glossy, you know.
Only for the buildings, you mean? Like, yeah, try what you think, because they need to reflect the sky. So you'll have to put. I already have like a dome with an HDR file of the sky, so you can put a different one or just use the one that's there. And because that's the thing that's going to be reflecting. And then the other scene, shot 160, is this one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just do that frame, but minus the pig and the people standing
Right.
here.
Okay, so you don't want any sort of details or anything.
It's that's what I'm thinking. I will try that and see if it works. I can't really tell until I see it. My instinct says that this kind of plasticky shader would look nice if we just use it all over. And I might be wrong, and it might not look good. So I can't really tell until we try it. It's a very easy thing to test, and then if it doesn't work, we can go on more advanced stuff.
Got it.
And I like it. I like that we keep it like simple in that sense. So we don't need necessarily to have one shader that's going to be 100% for everything, but maybe we have like 3 shaders, one for like softer things, and then medium, and then very metally shader, but they're all in the same style. So that's what I want to develop.
Okay.
Great. I'm just very excited because now we have the models and like everything is starting to look like a movie. So I'm very excited like to see how it looks with textures.